Hey everybody, it's Rob from Flailthroughs. This is Gundam Battle Operation 2, and this is a Blue Destiny Unit 1 round that, I'll be honest with you, is going to end in disaster. But in the meantime, I had not played this in forever. I think this is the level, it may only be the level 1, but I've gotten the level 3 recently. I'm going to say level 1 because I see a Gelgug A-type and I see a lot of other 350 machines, so that just makes sense for level 1. Also, it's got an even 11,000 hit points, which sounds right as well. So, yeah, let's call this a level 1 round until proven otherwise. But yeah, Blue Destiny 1, it is a raid. It is kind of fragile as raids go. But it does have some decent range options, not least of which being a charging beam rifle and some missiles. Unlike the Blue Destiny 2 and 3, it's only a pair of missiles. It's not a volley. They do stun if hit, but not only can they not fire while boosting, they can't fire while you're moving at all. You have to stop and stand still to do it. I feel like my invulnerability didn't last as long as it should have there. But either way, I got totally surrounded, which is a good recipe for dead. Kind of wish somebody else would have come and helped me, but that's, that's always the hope. We're kind of spread out. The team's getting picked off very quickly because we're kind of spread out. But time to order some air support and then get back out there. Okay, well, we're at least, making up the difference. And if I can at least split up the enemy team a little bit with the air support, that will help. Sometimes that's as much a help as anything, honestly. If you can get them separated a little bit so it's easier to pick one off, it does help. Missiles out, which stunned it long enough for me to get one swing out. My maneuver armor kept me from getting stunned by, I think it's a gun cannon MPT up on that hill over there. You can fire the chest machine guns while boosting, so that is something. And they do pretty good damage, and I just nearly ran face first into an Ifrit knock, which is going to get some good damage in on me, but not a ton. Enough. But I am almost out of health, I am almost out of legs. Exam will solve one of those problems. It's not health. And missed that. Used my dodge, one of my two dodge rolls to get back. Using the Vulcans to get a stack damage before I'm murdered, and I'm about to be murdered. I did actually stun them, so I might be able to get some damage in. Got a shotgun, but traded deaths, which is frankly a lot better than I expected to do. So yeah, it's a start. And I know I saved this one for a reason, but we'll see what reason that was sometime in the next 5 minutes, hopefully. I remember, like I said, I remember the ending being an utter disaster, so we'll see what happens between then and now that made me think this is worth saving. I think it might, part of it might just be the degree of disaster that the ending is, because it really was. But we will see when we get there. But okay, so ally launched some support fire. I don't think it amounted to anything. Missed my shot up there. Did tag with the missiles, so missed my follow-up shot because they dodge rolled. They should be pretty vulnerable now. If anybody else can get a bead on them, should not be able to do much evading. But it's time to hopefully find a better angle than the one I've been at. Missed everything. The knock is somewhere nearby because we're getting the jamming effect. I'm sure it's, in the crowd with the rest of the enemies. Or maybe that's it over there. It's hard to say. I just have to keep an eye out for the one that totally disappears from the map. Or, just watch it as it comes through. One of the two. See, beam rifle shot did not get that kill. The knock is behind us. I should have expected. And I'm going to move in and try and kill it, or at least do damage to it. There it is. One shot, two shots, and follow with the chest Vulcans because I was too far away to get it too much going. But I did get it, enough of a swing off to kill. So there's somebody else who came in behind us. Looks like a standard Ifrit this time. Missed with the missiles. Tagged with the rifle. Got up and down swings and got the kill because everybody lunged in and mine counted last. So that's about all you can do sometimes. And let's see. We've got a 500-point lead, which is nothing, but it can be expanded. Hopefully will be. Gun cannon MPT up there. Good target for me, especially if everybody else keeps it still. Missed it with the missiles. Not sure if I should go charging in or not. Looks like very bad idea because there's 4 of them. So yeah, hang back and take my shots. And Waiting for a good one. That was not it. Missiles are ready again, though, so I'll tag somebody. There's the knock again. And I'm starting to think I probably should go over there, but overheated my rifle. Sadly, that is something that Exam will not fix. And there was another Efreet behind me, so put a lot of damage in on that. Missiles to the feet. Followed up with the Saber. Didn't get anything out of that. And it's going to come after me, but that's okay, because I have a little bit of a lead on it. So as long as I can stay far enough away that this shotgun either won't stun me or I'll have time to react, that was neither, then I'm good. That was not my best, but they're trying to run away because they are a little bit isolated. I decided it was a good time for Exam. I could use the damage and speed boost, not to mention the dodge roll, because dodge rolls are golden, and just used my tackle to get that person still. Didn't get the kill, but the kill was gotten. Wasn't it? No, now there it goes. Okay. Yeah, that shouldn't have happened. They should have been dead, but oh well. Fired the missiles, missed with the missiles, didn't quite overheat the rifle again. Chest Vulcans aren't ready again yet. I forget whether Blue Destiny 1 has head Vulcans to go with that or not. I never, if so, I don't use them frequently. But got a kill up on the ridge. I'm thinking probably the knock is down that corridor, but I'm not sure. We will find out in a minute. See, we're all spawning back in. Okay, yeah, here's where I make my terrible mistake. So, I decide that I should, since we have a 1,200 point lead, I am safe to go pulling back because I am about to be totally out of limbs. And the entire team decided to follow me. Unfortunately, they're kind of straggling, and, you know, the enemy are all freshly spawned together and are ready to take us out here. So, I'm trying to get my legs back together. I'm trying to use support fire to keep them fended off. Neither of those work too well, and they, as you can see, they are making up their lead pretty quickly because they are managing to focus us. I'm not going to have Exam anymore, but yeah, as you can see, they have all converged on like 1 or 2 people, and I can either get in that fracas and get killed myself, which is what I'm trying very hard not to do, or I can hang back and try and pick some decent shots. So far, I've managed to shoot the wrong person about 3 times, and now I'm getting stunned and killed, and yeah, this is where it all went to hell, because I have no health and I'm dead. Not sure I'm going to have time to even spawn back in. But yeah, I made a terrible mistake and the entire team decided to follow me. So, I was kind of hoping they'd try and hold out there. That was probably a more defensible position than retreating through the arch, but there's just nothing left we can do. Not with this amount of time left. I'm going to have maybe enough to make one move when I'm touch ground, and that's not 1,200 points worth of anything. Tried to hit the Efreet, missed, and that's it. So yeah, kind of a terrible ending. I did okay there in the middle, but yeah, that was such a terrible way to end that round, and it just such a disaster, all caused by my trying to do something useful while running out of feet, and it just did not work. I still got top score, which is not terrible. Would have been nicer to get top score in a winning round, but that's just how it is. 5 kills and 3 deaths, 50,000 damage. For me, in a Blue Destiny 1, that's okay. So that's going to do it for today's Gundam Battle Operation 2. We will be back soon with more, and until next time, everybody take care and have fun. Later! The one thing I'll give that round, it was the kind of round you groan at rather than you get mad at, just because at that point, what can be done? It was just it was a mess. It was, like I said, I really didn't expect them to follow me, and it just, wow.